or her story. So that's what you need to know. Why is it that some people get A stars at a very young age and others don't? Is Sam here? Sam, do you want to come through? I just want, because I've told you about different people and you've read about some things in the newspaper. Let me just show you a live example. Sam, can you come through? How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Sam.
Okay. How old are you now?
I'm 15.
Okay. You're getting ready for some GCSEs, are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You've already passed some GCSEs?
Yes.
How old were you when you passed the first GCSE?
I was 12 when I passed my first French GCSE.
And what did you get?
I got an A star.
Did you hear that? According to your reckoning, at 12, thank you. It got A star at 12. That's in French. Right? Are you French?
No.
Are your parents French?
No.
Okay, wait, listen to this. And then the next year, did you write any more exams?
Yes, I did. I wrote GCSE Spanish when I was 13. I got an A star in that.
Did you hear that? What grade did you get?
A star.
At what age?
13.
So, are your parents Spanish?
No.
So how can you tie that up? You see, now the parent cannot be Spanish and the parent be French. You cannot be Spanish and French. So now, because a lot of you people have a lot of things that you've been thrown at, and so over the years you've had it absorbed, and you get these things done all the time. Now, can you tell me, if you're a head teacher and hears that somebody at the age of 12 passed French, A star, what you would do? What would you do? Every head teacher, they will do exactly what my mother does when she goes shopping. She picks the fruits that are rotten first. Does she? Will she? No. No. Nobody will pick a rotten fruit first. They'll go for the fresh fruit first. So that's essentially what happens with the head teachers. Okay. So you got your A star in French. You got your A star in Spanish, and you are now going year 11. How stressed are you going to be when you know that you've already done it 1 year? You refine it next year. You refine the third year. By the time you were in year 10, you did statistics, and statistics overlaps between AS and GCSE. So I won't bother you to ask how many schools, how many scholarships you got, or what 6 months we are going to. Beth, it just tells you that, do you go to McDonald's?
Sometimes.
When you did your foundations, you did your Cambridge Advanced Mathematics, right? In January. Okay, and when you finished, where did you go to?
McDonald's.
Did you hear that? It's just another boy, like your boy that likes McDonald's or Kentucky or any other person. Yes? And you've done your University of Cambridge Advanced Mathematics. Did you get the highest grade?
Yes, I think so.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you put your hands together for him? Okay, thank you. He's not related to me, by the way, so don't, because a lot of people believe gene so much. You believe so much in gene. If you believe gene, I've got about £1 million. I'll be doing some research. It's available. This is not me. It's been sponsored by the Medical Research Council. We want to know the great-great-grandchildren of Einstein. You know about Einstein? Hello, we're looking for them. If you know where they are, please come down so that we can test their IQs. Because Einstein would have already passed his gene to the one generation, who passed it on to the other, who passed on to the other, who passed on to the other. So where are Einstein's children? So that we can prove conclusively that whatever you know, you got it from your grandfather, or your great-grandfather, or your great-great-great-grandfather. If he tells you how hard it works, I was going to ask you the last question. How far did he have to come from? How far do you have to come from to go to this center in Stratford? Yes? Where do you... Hello, did you hear that? Yell it. Let them see that they hear. Hello, did you hear Luton to Stratford? Do you know where Luton is? Do you know where Stratford is? That's what made the A star. It's their commitment. I told you before. I'd rather have a higher commitment than have a high IQ. All right? It's a commitment that defines how far you are going to get. So don't think he's one genius that is 15 and has already passed Cambridge Advanced Mathematics that most people struggle to pass when they are 17 and they are 18. And do you think his name goes into any database? They do. Your name goes into a database. And most times, the Cambridge paper, your results is known first by the universities than you even know. You know, they publish the result on Thursdays. On Thursday, that's when the result comes out. But on the Monday before, all the universities would have already heard what your result was. Because the whole thing gets emailed to them or sent to them on a database. Do you get what I'm trying to say? There are consequences with failure just as there are consequences with success. You take your pick, you vote with your leg, or you vote with your time, or you vote with your energy. Do you play, Sam, what sports do you play? Did you hear that? He plays rugby and football. There's nothing unusual about anybody that has achieved. It's not a bookworm. It sings in the school choir. So it's trivial for you to say he's a bookworm. Because you're totally ignorant. You think he puts in the same effort as you put in the way you put it in. If he did it your way, yes, it'd be a bookworm. Yes? If he assimilates the facts, then he doesn't need to be a bookworm. He just be normal. Just do as many things as anybody can do or say. Okay, so I'll be rounding up, and I want some, for those of us that have questions, the important things about the general session that everybody needs to know is what role the parents have to play. I think from what I've discussed, everyone is fairly aware of what role you play, and the fact that you came here today showed some evidence. What role does the candidate have to play? And then what role does the school have to play? If we can isolate these three tripods, we know which one plays which role, and know which ones can override the other. Because I'd rather come from a very good home, from a very committed home, that come from a very good school. And most times, good homes will always give you good schools. And if you're living near a bad school, people move homes. But it's very difficult for you to move brain. They haven't devised a way of doing a brain transplant. So if you have any questions,